Time now for the voice of the land on the Big Play Network with your hosts, Kevan Arnold and Always Positive Jay.
Now, I always say at the end of every show, don't let anyone ever tell you it's just a game. And I mean that in the sense that sports is a way of life for me. Family, faith, friends, all of that kind of stuff, like real world stuff, is always going to be above sports. But sports is that highest extra. When Jana and I have kids, like, I'm going to tell them, whatever you're passionate about, be passionate about it. Don't let people tell you you can't be. Even if that's, getting into theater, or you want to become a teacher, or you want to get into some sort of scientific field, whatever it is, don't let people tell you that your passion doesn't matter. That's what I mean when I say don't let anyone ever tell you it's just a game. Because sports is that for me. That is the passion that I have, and Cleveland is ingrained in me. That team doesn't care about that. And I know the common cliche of, well, when you start listening to the fans, you end up with them. Guess what? This team has not listened to the fans, and they've still ended up with the fans countless times, every single regime. This coaching staff does not know what they're doing. Oh, yeah, the defense kept them in it, and they forced the fumble to give the offense a chance. Guess what? Where was that the rest of the game? Where was that tenacity? Where was that focus? Where was that will, the want, the need to get your offense back on the field when they score? It's not there enough. You're letting guys run. A guy that came back from ACL surgery, and credit to him for the Ravens. They've had too many running backs go down, and I don't wish injury on anybody. But he was supposed to be getting his legs back under him, and you let him run free into the secondary countless times and score 2 touchdowns on you. Your running back was doing the same thing, if not more. As the game went on, the yardage per carry got better. You gave him an extension. Jay just said it. The drive before, to get within 3 points, you ran the football and scored. I know Chubb didn't score the touchdown, but he was a key piece and the main piece that got you in that scenario to allow Kareem Hunt to come in when Chubb may have needed a break, and he got the touchdown. Hunt went for 7 yards and then the 2-yard touchdown because the offensive line and your running game was working. You go away from it too often thinking, we got to be cute, we got to pass the ball. And sure, if you want to be one of those overly positive and annoyingly positive Twitter Browns fans, Browns Twitter, which annoys the heck out of me as well, oh, but we got screwed by a call. The offensive pass interference wasn't pass interference. The nobody moved on the offensive line on the field goal kick. Sure. But you're in this situation again because you don't keep your foot on the gas pedal when you need to. You don't stick to what's working. Defense can't tackle anybody, doesn't care. The special teams has been beat to shreds all season long and since this time. Kevin Stefanski ain't that guy. Joe Woods ain't that guy. Mike Prefer, you ain't that guy. Jimmy Haslam, I'm looking at you. D. Haslam, I'm looking at you. You did this. You did this. And guess what? The scapegoat that everybody went to last season, he's not here, and the same crap is still going on. John Johnson III is talking during the week about guys leaving practice as soon as it ends or maybe early and not doing the extra work. That shouldn't have to be said. You are a professional athlete. Do more than what your job requires. You are getting paid way more money than every average living fan, middle class fan will ever be able to see in their lifetime. Yeah, we expect you to put in a little effort, especially in a blue-collar town like Cleveland. And I know people don't like to hear that, and why do you have to have your teams mimic the city? Well, guess what? 2 of the 3 teams do. They put in that extra work. And when things aren't going right, they find a way to fix it. They don't just say, oh, we're not good enough. Oh, we need to be better. I need to be better. I need to put this team in better positions to win. No, they don't talk about it. They go be about it. This team is not about it. And the person that everybody's waiting to come save the day, from a football standpoint, Deshaun Watson is not the only answer. And those that are just touting having his, getting his jersey and putting pictures up and saying, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see Deshaun Watson play and be at the helm. There are people that don't want to see him because he has issues outside of football that make him not worthy of being the face of this franchise. Jimmy and D, you did that. Andrew Berry, you have put players on this team that just don't care. They sure have shown talent in the past, but they're not talented enough for this team, or they just don't put in the work. John Johnson III. All of you need some sort of help, and we need to change things, change something. And that's not a parade, and I don't mean to go at a fellow big play personality here, but we're not doing parades. If we're going to do a protest, do a protest. Yes, people have paid for their tickets this year, so you want to try to get your money back and try to sell them, get people at least in the seats. But at some point, we got to stop just giving to them because they're not going to give back to you. They don't care about you. Somehow we have to change it and send a message. Because even though what we say as fans get them in the stands, what we have said as fans, and even on shows like this and in the media, we have been more right than any organization since 1999. It is sickening, it is frustrating, and I am over caring about this team. All of you, everybody else, all these fans, you guys get to do whatever you want on Sundays. I only have to watch because it's part of the job responsibilities I was given by my job. So it makes it more frustrating for me. But the fun suckers don't get to suck the fun no more. We have a remedy, and the remedy is just tipping off right now. The remedy will start playing baseball again in March and in April. The Browns should be the third place team in this town. I know it's a football town, but it should be. We didn't post the poll this week, but the Browns should be the third or fourth place team in this town, even putting Ohio State above them because we care so much about them. They never care about us. They never care about doing things the right way. They want to do things their way. They want to be smarter than everybody else. And look what it gets them. Back to 2-5. You got a game on Monday night. Great. We're going to be on national television next week against Joe Burrow and that offense that has found an absolute rhythm. You're going to get run out of First Energy Stadium and run straight to the unemployment line heading into the bye week. That's what's going to happen.